This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. I'm here at the English Teacup. Since 1977, they have been serving up authentic English cuisine and obviously the best English tea for the locals here in Aurora as well as the surrounding area of Denver. I am here with Claudia, who is the owner. Thanks so much for joining us here today, Claudia. Let's start off a little bit about your family. And this is family owned and operated. Been around for 40 plus years, pretty much a staple in this area. Yet your family came here as a customer, really a place that they wanted to find a piece of home, if you will. Share with me a little bit how mom and dad basically dropped in here and got this started.
They started shopping here years ago, and Jeannie Fox owned it. And when they found out that she was selling, they jumped right in and was like, okay, let's go. You know, it was my mom and dad's American dream.
Absolutely, and it's still alive today, which is very cool. Let's talk a little bit about tea. We can trace the roots of tea back to China. We're talking thousands of years BC. Yet it was about the 16th century that the English got their cup of tea. By the 18th century, the afternoon tea was born. It was popular back then. Why do you think tea continues to be popular today?
It is relaxing and you can chat with it. You can sit down and have a nice conversation over a cup of tea.
I mean, it's something that everybody enjoys, I would say. I mean, obviously, the coffee houses, they still have tea in them because tea is so popular. One of the things that the English really had a custom of was devoting 1 hour devoted to tea. I mean, the tea time. Share with me, I mean, this began back in the 1800s. It was almost a layover in between meals to help folks get to the next meal. Is that something that we still see today? Is it really kind of a social event?
Yeah, actually it is. It's around, like, between lunch and dinner, I would say. Cup of tea and some biscuits, or a cup of tea and some scones with clotted cream and jam, which we also serve here. My husband makes the scones, and we do get the clotted cream in from the UK. So.
Let me ask you this. I mean, obviously, you've got like a little grocery store here. You got a gift shop here. It's really cool. Let's talk first about the tea room portion of it. Is there a certain time you guys do tea, and how many people can you accommodate in this area?
We serve tea from 11 to 4 Monday through Saturday, where we have groups of people that come in on a daily basis. I would say probably 55 to 60 people we could serve. This new location has brought a lot more business. We are getting a lot more traffic in here.
More traffic here into the new location. I mean, they were a staple down there on Havana for many, many years. Are you actually able to accommodate more people here than you were at the previous location?
We are, yes, we are. And it's been very challenging, but it's been very nice as well. And we had our customers that have followed us all through. You know, they followed us on Facebook, they followed us when we weren't opening, and then when we opened, they came running. So
that is very nice. You not only got the folks that have always come to you, but you've got new folks around in the area as well that maybe they didn't know about you. More than tea, you've got some great food. I mean, I take a look at an appetizer list there. Are these appetizers, is the cuisine kind of stuff that you would find maybe in a tea shop in England?
Oh yeah, like sausage rolls, those are big. Sausage rolls and some brown sauce, some HP sauce. Cucumber sandwiches. You know, you got to have your finger sandwiches, scones, crumpets.
You name it, all those things that people are kind of used to having from England before. I noticed some of the kids here, they were eating earlier. It looked like they were eating some kind of pie. I mean, is pie something pretty customary?
It's a meat pie. So you'll have like a steak and kidney pie, or you'll have steak and mushroom pie. There is also shepherd's pies with the mashed potatoes on the top, and then there is bangers and mash and mushy peas and.
That is excellent. I mean, kind of nice to see a group here, especially a military group. After all, that is what your family kind of brought them here to this area of Colorado. They were here celebrating here, but this has to be a great place for a bridal shower or a baby shower or even a children's tea. Share with me some of those events that you've been able to host.
I've had quite a few bridal showers and a couple baby showers. People come in, they're allowed to bring their own decorations if they'd like, and we just have fun. Like, it's more like a house party, because we're all so friendly, and that's how it always has been, My parents, both my mom and my dad, they were very, very not outspoken with people. They're like very kind and generous and very always wanting to have a conversation and get to know that person, because when you walk through the door, they want to know your name. They want to know that. They don't want you just to be some customer,
Something that you really don't see quite a bit anymore when it comes to the tea shops, the coffee shops. You've got the corporate coffee shops that are, it's they know the name they have to write it on a cup for you. But here, these are people that actually became your family. They come back in again. Do you feel that people that are visiting from England, they kind of seek you out as well? Kind of reminds them of being back home. But also, do you think the locals are learning a lot about the culture as well? Like something called the Red Hatter tea. Share with us what that is exactly.
Well, that's a group of ladies that they dress up in some nice dresses, and they got the older women wear red hats. If you're like under the age of 40 or something, you wear a purple hat. And they come and they all have tea together and they conversate together and they have a great time. Finger sandwiches, scones, sausage rolls, you name it, they get it.
They get what they want here. I mean, obviously they're looking for that English hospitality, which when I read the reviews out there, that's pretty much what it sounds like. People come in because it's so friendly. This obviously has become your family. More than that, we're talking about quite a few products. You're talking about imported products that I would say you can almost not find anywhere else. I seen some steak sauce over there. I've been looking for some time. Haven't seen it. Kind of nice. Share with me a little bit about the shop. Why was that important for you to incorporate that in as well?
Well, Jeannie started that off years ago. We're the ones that added the tea room because we wanted to give everybody a little bit of taste of home. Instead of just sending the pies home for them to cook themselves, we started doing it for them. Started making our sandwiches for them. Just kind of how it is back there. And
Claudia, I see a lot of pictures around on the walls of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth. This is kind of a place where you celebrate England as well. Tell me about some of the events.
Well, we had Kate and William's wedding back when they got married 4 years ago, I think it was, I believe. And then we've got Harry's wedding coming up to his American girlfriend or fiance, and that will be, I believe, May, I want to say 16th or 18th. And also we have the other grandbaby born. Kate and William are having their third child, and that's going to be really fun too. But we'll do like showings of the wedding. We will tape it from England and have it aired at our tea room with sandwiches and sausage rolls and scones, and we even have Daniels of Paris across the street make us a nice wedding cake, and
So everybody, it's like the kitchen back there, serving the guests out here. This really is a slice of home. I notice you have even some tea sets there, the China tea sets. Is that kind of how tea was intended to be really consumed?
Yes, yes, for sure it is. You always want your nice teapot and your teacup and saucer to drink out of. And to be honest with you, it does taste totally different. My mom always says no microwaving hot water, it just doesn't taste the same. You've got to have the kettle and you've got to have your teapot. So
that is wonderful for folks that basically are able to leave as well and take some with them. I mean, I see a lot of different varieties of tea that people can come in and find. I see art, a little bit of everything. Have you slowly kind of grown the product line, and is it kind of fun finding things that people are looking for from England?
It is, and you ask for it, and I'm up for that challenge, and I'll get it to you. Some of the art around the shop, that's by one of our guys, Brian Surf. He does the paintings himself, takes the pictures himself, and he goes back to England, to where he came from, where he was born, to take the pictures.
You mentioned before that basically this is something you enjoy. It's a passion, but yet at the same time it's challenging. This is a business. This is almost a labor of love for you because of the fact that not only are you doing this for your family that found the place, but really they've all become kind of your family. Is that something that you seem pretty much keeps driving you every day?
It does keep driving me every day. This shop is my life. Besides my children and my husband and my mom, my dad passed away in July, but other than that, doing this and keeping it going it's making my dad proud.
It is. I can tell you that your father basically said that this was like a slice of home. He also said this was a very expensive hobby, right? I'm sure, I guarantee he is looking over right now, and he's got to be very proud that you're not only keeping a legacy alive, his legacy alive, what he believed in, but you're also giving people a glimpse of England. Has that been rewarding for you?
It has been very rewarding for me. And, it broke my heart when we had to close down the old shop. And I just said to my mom, I'm like, where are they going to get all their stuff from? I'm like, I have to get back open. And even though my husband was in the hospital and everything, and my dad passing, I still put everything into the shop. Everything that you see, I've done. I've stayed late. Yep. I've gotten up early.
I mean, I see a memorial over in the corner here. That is your dad. I can definitely feel the spirit here in a great place that obviously he loved doing it. Your mom as well. Now it's a family tradition here, and I'm sure the folks that have relocated to the area are glad you did. So folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Once again, you're going to see their website right there. Obviously, check them out on Facebook. They'll keep you apprised of any events they have going on here. And like we said, they've done baby showers, bridal showers. They've even hosted a wedding right here as well. You can come in, a great place to really, like she said, it's a home party. It's a place where you're going to feel right at home, obviously over a cup of tea. Once again, that is the English Teacup located right here in Aurora, Colorado. Keep calm and put the kettle on. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.